What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion, live like we do every Monday to Friday during the trading days. So as usual, as you know, that this is the first day of trading week, and first day and last day of trading week are the most important days that I make most amount of money, and also I send most amount of trade signals to our students, and also I do a lot of analysis in this live streaming. So before I begin, as usual, guys and girls, make sure that you give a big thumbs up to help this stream, and also press that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So with that being said, let's begin. This is the first day of trading week. As I told you, there is a lot of trading opportunity. We see that the market is highly volatile. A lot of pairs now start to reverse. So this is where we can find the high momentum trade setup. So make sure you stick till the end to grab everything in this live session, all the education, all the trade analysis, everything, and you can ask me to analyze your favorite pair or any question you have. You can ask me directly. You can use the live chat on the right side to use that. I try to cover most of the questions. If I can't, then you need to just consider, as you know, that there's a huge supporter, many of you on the session, so I try to cover everyone, but there is a limitation of time. But at the same time, if you want to stand out at the top, you can use the super thanks or super sticker. That will definitely give you an edge to stay at the top. So with that being said, let's begin with some of the pairs, including GJ. As we have seen, GJ is really volatile, is doing exactly as per analysis. So let's begin with GJ now. Okay, so we start our analysis with GJ to see what's happening. JPY. Now first, you see that this is the trade that we have secured around 42 pip or 43 pip profit early as soon as the market opened today. And that's what we do in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. When the market open, we take our profit in the basket with our students. So let me tell you, when early in Asian session, probably if you are following me on TradingView, you have seen that I have posted, and see, I did not only, that I not only send any trade, I also send it to the public. You see that this is the GJ analysis that I posted as soon as I saw there is a possibility. Then I will fully analyze. See, this is the analysis real time, no one can copy that, and exactly it's what happened. Now I will tell you exactly why I thought that, what is the reason behind it, why did I post this analysis, so that you can next time catch this kind of trade. It's really important for you. Either you want to make money from trading or you want to learn trading. In both cases, it is really important for you. I want to add value to your trading, so make sure you pay full attention to it. As I told you, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe for more like this. So this is the real chart that I posted early in the session. Now let me tell you what causes me to post this analysis, and next time you can catch it. Now this is the situation, the real chart on GJ. This is where I posted the analysis, and from that moment it has 155 pip move. I know that everybody watched that analysis, made money from it. Smash the like button now, and also we made money from this trade in our VIP Telegram channel. Now let me tell you why I have posted and what is the reason behind it. First of all, let's do a full analysis, a multi-time frame analysis, so that you know everything behind the trade. It's a real education that you will find ever in this industry. So first, let me begin with monthly perspective. Now JPY, always there is a term I called the 4. Okay, the 4 is my favorite. The 4. So what is the 4? Is that the 4 time frames are aligned in the same direction will always give you a high probability trade setup. What is that? The 4 is monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour. When the signal at 4 hour, That's a high probability trade setup when you see these four are aligning together, and that's how I catch high probability trade setup every single day. Now GJ, you can see that this is the monthly time frame. Now if you look at bigger picture, what you see that this is a long-term bullish market. Everybody knows why, because you see that there is an impulse here. So impulse followed by a correction, impulse, correction. Now it is in another impulsive phase. This is a market structure. If you are completely new in trading, what is a market structure? Market structure is the building block or the language of the market. Let's say if you see a building, okay, building had a structure, okay, as a profession. I'm a structural engineer in early profession. So a structure is like it's the way a building stand on it, okay. So this is a structure. Let's say this one, okay, this is the structure of the market. So when a market move, it come back down as a retracement, and then there is another move, and then it come back down again. So what happen is that when this move happen, there is a load come on it and it come back down, it rests on this resistance, act as a support, and then it started to move again. So with that mind, what we see that the price basically acting this resistance here as a support, and then the price started to push up. So with that said, what we see that the price started to move from here with this big push, and this structure will tell you that which way the market will be heading. That's why it is important that as a trader, okay, you know that the market is which way will be heading. So on the bigger picture perspective, we see that GJ basically is in bullish market structure. Keep in mind, many people uses the indicator for finding out the direction of the market, but I only use the market structure for finding the direction in the market. So this is GJ, and we see that the price basically has created this upward move, this bullish market structure on the monthly. Now the back-to-back 2 months we have seen consolidation and retracement with this doji. Now this month, as soon as market open, we have seen that the price started to push up. So this is a high probability market structure bullish. Now on the weekly perspective, this is where the real trading opportunity came when I started. First of all, this is the past weekly closed candle, okay. Now from my experience, from long experience, I know that this market has a gap opening, and this is what I exactly mentioned in my weekly forex forecast, as well as you have seen that this bullish engulfer is really significant. You see that it has crossed the low, you know, it's a full bullish, and there is a lot of big boys who will trade this bullish engulfer from this zone, maybe 1 to 1, okay. Billions of dollars will be invested with this, you know, that with this bullish engulfer. So this is a really significant candle, and you have seen there is a gap opening, okay. So with that in mind, we could potentially see a couple of weekly candle to the upside. I'm very confident about it. So monthly, weekly, two time frame is aligning in the same direction. Now if you look at the daily time frame, you see that this is the daily candle that has opened with a gap and aggressively broke to the upside. Now 4 hour, this is where I have, you know, decided to take this trade on the intraday time frame perspective, that you see the GJ. Now why? Because this is the first candle of the day which basically grab the liquidity from the bottom. So this is the subtle clue that I pay attention. You see, if you closely look at, you see that almost couple of pips, maybe 2.2 pip or 2.2 pips down, but it's a big deal. It's a billions of dollars. So there is a huge liquidity here. Grab the liquidity and closed with a bullish engulfer. That is where I found the trade, that this is everything is aligning with this. I found the signal, I found the trade, and that is why back to back to just on the opening of the trading day we have secured 100 and around 17 pip. So dollar yen, this is the trade that I have sent out to our VIP community, and also this is the GJ trade that was sent out VIP community, and we have secured both of the profit. So dollar yen 75 pips and GJ 42 pip early in the Asian session. So we started with the profitable trade. Hopefully that you also have started with profitable trade. If you are following that analysis, as I told you, not only me, I have sent it to the trading view community as a post, so that everybody can make money from it, guys and girls. So this is the reason, and you have seen after that back to back quite a few. Now you might say, okay, Forex user, I missed the trade. Now how can I make money from this move? Now, as I told you, GJ in bullish move will find another opportunity. Okay, smash the like button before I tell you where is the next opportunity. Now I want 100 likes today, more than that. So please, 2 seconds, I'll count 2. I need likes so that this stream stay at the top of the search engine. You will be also at the top, so that I have more motivation to give you more value in this live session. Make sure you give a big thumbs up. Thank you very much. So let's look at what might happening with this one on GJ, how we can trade next. Okay, so let's first analyze this move. We have seen a big move happen. Now when you see any instrument has broken any kind of major level of support or resistance, the only thing that you can capitalize yourself, you can make good trading opportunity, is from the retest of that broken support or broken resistance. This is the most important thing that you can do in your trading. Now you see that this is the last candle that has formed during before the news announcement on GJ. So now this is the current candle, right? What I will be really interested on buying GJ again. Let's look at the daily. Okay, you see that there is a red candle on the daily time frame. Let's draw a level of resistance here. Okay, so we see that this important level of resistance has broken, even if we draw a trend line here as well. So what I think that the best place for going long on Gbpusd is from the retest of this previous resistance. This resistance is broken, and if you take this, there is a move here. Let's take our Fibonacci from the starting of the move to the end of the move, and we see that this zone is exactly almost just below the 38.2% Fibonacci level. Okay, so this is the Fibonacci level for this move. And what I will be waiting really more importantly is the previous resistance here, okay, so I will be waiting for a test as a support. Okay, and then I will go long on Gbpusd from this zone, and really will be interested to buy when the price will be here, because in most cases it should be here to test this previous resistance here as support. May not be, not always, right? But this is the best place for buying Gbpusd. So this candle is going to close after 1 hour 10 minutes. This one or the next one, I want it to come and test, and then to create, because it's already made this move. Now we need a retracement and another bullish structure on top of this one. So once we will find that, even we could see a little bit of penetration, that's better. We may not see, but once we will find that opportunity in this zone, then we will be going long again on Gbpusd to take this move to the upside with all of you. So if you want to trade that with me, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website for a potential joining opportunity. And also, if you want to learn my strategies, exactly how I trade this kind of instrument, you can join my program, as I told you, because there is if you want to learn my strategies, you need to go to the lifetime access plan, where you'll find all my strategies, and there are many other trading tools coming on the table. So let me show you some of them. You see that what you see, there's a buy. You see that this is the, you see exactly where the buy signal came. This is the indicator that is developed from Forex Trading Wizard Academy based on our trend or following strategy or TF strategy, exactly giving you buy signal. You don't have to spend a lot of time to find the trade. You learn the strategy, either you learn it properly or learn it lightly. This indicator will be with you when you are on the lifetime access plan. This indicator is going to the dashboard. At the end of this week, the team is working on it to upload on the dashboard. So if you are a lifetime member of the Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you will find this indicator to find the right trade in the right place. Smash the like button. So now let's look at what's happening in the chat so that I know what you are up to. Thank you for joining this live session. Kakulan says hi, thank you very much. Kevin, hi everyone, greeting from Trinidad. Oh, Trinidad, I like that, Trinidad. Thank you very much from, I think that's far. Thank you for joining from such a long distance. Greeting from the UK. Thank you very much. Hello sir, your new software up and running now. Yep, thank you very much, VE. Yep, new software. There's a lot of trading tool coming on the dashboard. Just this week the team is working on, and also there is a robot coming up next. I will explain later. I'm working on it with the team. I'm one of your Gbpusd student, but struggling to log into my account. Why you are struggling to log in? Let us know in the chat. They will be able to help you. You should not have any struggle to log in. Greeting coach, please USD. No problem. Greeting coach. We'll look all of them. Hi from Grieving London. Thank you very much from London. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We here waiting patiently for your master. No problem. Thank you very much. Salam from Pakistan. Thank you very much. Haidar. Ali Latif from Frankfurt. Ali Latif, thank you very much. Gold, yep, hello, please. Gold, sir. Yeah, we'll look at gold. I think that gold showing some bullish move. We might some bullish opportunity. Good evening, trading legend. Thank you very much. I like the compliment. You are awesome. Hi sir, hope you are good. I'm good, thank you very much. Said good, hope you are doing well. I'm doing well, thank you very much. Take NZUSD, no problem. GBP AUD, please. Multi time frame analysis, yep, no problem. We'll look at it. GBPUSD, sir, no problem sir. Please GBP USD, yep, please. Let's look at GBP AUD, please. Here, look at it. Hello coach, how are you sir? I'm good, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So hi sir, Eurusdjpy, please. Yes sir, good. GBPUSD, thank you very much. I see a lot of love on the chat. I really love, good to see that. Hi, I'm from Bangalore. Thank you very much sir. I'm from Indian. From where are you? I'm from Sydney. Thank you very much. Australia. At what point does that buy signal appear? So there is a okay, very good question. At what point? Okay, so our trend following strategy has some rules. So the trend following, let me tell you what it is. So if you go to visit our website www.forextradingwizard.com, you can find a link in the description area, or also there is a link at the top of the chat. So when you go to that, scroll down to our website, this is the TF or trend following strategy. Okay, so this strategy has a rules. Okay, this is a rule based trend following strategy. So with that strategy, this indicator is developed after a long research and hard work. So this rule is transferred to a Python script as an indicator. Now, before students using that rule to find the trade signal, right, on manually you are looking, but still you need to look at manually the trade signals. But at this point, what we did is that we transferred that rule into an indicator. So you don't have, you still need to sort out the trade, yeah, because you can't fully trust on indicator, but we will train you how you can eliminate if there is anything, and you can use that rule. First you need to learn the strategy, and then you can use the indicator that will give you exactly where to buy. So this buy is coming according to the rules of our trend following strategy, and that is what's happening. So yeah, let's look at on the chart. Okay, so now let's jump on to, so GJ and UJ, we secured profit today. As you can see, now the price is coming down. That's good for us. We will have another opportunity. So now let me look at gold. Okay, gold is very important. We see that there is, I think there is some breakout coming on gold. Okay, we see some bullish move. This is what expected. Now let me look at what's happening with the gold. Now if we look at the daily, we see there is a gap opening. Okay, when there is a gap opening, that's a sign of big move on gold, and you saw that this is what I mentioned in my analysis. Now what I think, that you see that gold is pushing high. There is a gap opening on the daily after this bullish candle, and I think that there will be a big move on gold, probably not that big. I mean, this is against the trend. We could see a spike up. Okay, so let's look at weekly, then we know that where we can see gold. What I think, that gold might come to test this previous neckline of this reversal pattern. On the weekly perspective, we see that there is a big move, okay, drop, and then we can expect another push high. So what I think, that on gold, if you look at the let's look at first monthly to see the bigger picture. Now you see that gold, basically from this important zone, we have seen a push up happen on gold. Okay, so basically there is a support here, right, on the monthly, and the price couldn't break this support, means that we could see now deeper retracement on gold. Now if you look at the overall picture, monthly perspective on gold, what we could see, that gold basically has a big drop down. It's a big drop. Okay, now what we will see, that because it's a big move, we could see now a significant retracement. Now this retracement, what I think, that it might break the previous monthly high, from my experience, what I think. So because if you take your Fibonacci for this move, what you can see, that this is exactly where 38.2% minimum Fibonacci level. So if the price wants to make a minimum Fibonacci retracement, that is, it's breaking the previous monthly high. Why I think so is because when the price can't break a very important level of support or resistance, it needs liquidity. It needs to grab liquidity to break that level of support or resistance. It needs that energy. So to gain that energy, the price needs to grab liquidity, and the liquidity is the most liquidity, because this is the monthly support. The price, see, the time frame is very important. So when you see, let's say a monthly support needs to be broken, it needs liquidity from the monthly support, or if it needs to break the 4-hour support, it needs liquidity from 4-hour time frame. So on the monthly, the support, it needs liquidity from the monthly support, means either it will grab liquidity from this monthly opening and close, or it will grab liquidity from this monthly resistance. So with that in mind, what we could see, that on the weekly we see a gap opening. So there is one zone here, there is one probability that the price might break the week. So this is the weekly swing high, you see that. Now because the price failed to create a new lower low, what I think, that the price will go there, will break this weekly high, and then will jump back. Okay, why I think so, let me show you the reason. If you go to the monthly, you see when the price failed to create a higher high, The price came back down, created a lower low. This is what most cases happen. If you look at weekly, the same theory, you see that the price failed to create a lower low. This is the monthly, this is the long-term downtrend. Now on that downtrend, the price failed to create a lower low. That means that we could see the price is creating a higher high here and then coming back. So with that all analysis, what I think that gold will go for a jump to the upside, will break this high, and then from this zone we'll see that gold is coming back down. So with that all analysis, we could potentially see a rise on gold, I think so. Now daily perspective, as I told you, there is a gap opening and a rise. Now if you look at 4 hour, we see that the price basically created a nice looking reversal pattern. It's clearly defined. There is a, first of all, a head and shoulder double bottom, and then has broken to the upside, came back down here, okay, to this level, this previous support here, okay, resistance here, support here, resistance here. Now this level is acting as support, and we have seen a push to the upside on this one. Now what we see that gold currently has broken out of this level. We see that the price already breaking out, okay. So what I am expecting for the gold to break out, candle close, okay, and then come back down, retest this zone, and then or probably will create couple of dodges, 1 or 2 dodges, and then we'll enter the trade. First we need to see that this level is broken, and then we can consider going long on gold. But for me, it's a bullish market, guys and girls. So let me look at the chat section, what's happening here. Good evening sir, from Indonesia sir. Gold and all sir, yeah, of course. Kaylee Rosa, hello sir, kindly look at EU. Yep, we'll look at all of them. Very good, thank you. Peter, hello, thank you for GJ trade. It was my first win of the week. Can you look at Euro GBP and Usdjpy from Kenya? Peter, thank you very much. Yep, this is the first win for me also, because it's the starting of the week. We started the week with some good profit. That's awesome. Most week we do like that, sometimes it happens, but most of the time this week, yeah, day by day we are getting a really good trades, and I'm really committed to give the best possible trade possible to the VIP students, because I'm a real trader and I want to give the best possible value to the community. NAS 100 please. Yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look at all the indices as well. Is your indicator reprinting or repainting or non-painting? What do you mean by repainting or non-painting? I didn't understand it. Please clarify. So hi sir, please. I understand both option available, I think. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah, both options available. Sir, please, GBP USD. Sir, I want to join you lifetime trading program. So Chris asks, sir, I want to join your lifetime trading program. What do I have to do? Chris, you are welcome. Thank you for making the decision. That's the best decision you will make ever. You can visit the link in the description area, or you can find the link at the top of the chat. You can click that link, go to the website, and you will find an option to join the VIP community. So let me look at now British pound US dollar, guys and girls. You can see that British pound US dollar, we have seen that there is a bullish engulfer has been formed on GBP USD, like the GJ. Okay, GJ and GBP USD both now looks bullish. So first of all, looks like that GBP USD might have now greater momentum than GJ. Let me tell you why. First of all, let's look at overall trending direction of the market, overall analysis on GBP USD. Then we'll see how we can find a trading opportunity, guys and girls. So first of all, let me see the monthly perspective. Now this is the monthly price action. As I mentioned, on GBP USD, we have seen that there is a strong bounce from this monthly level of support. Okay, this is the monthly level of support, and there has been a very strong bounce. If you look at this one here, what we see that the price basically, there is a monthly support here. Okay, and we have seen the price basically penetrated couple of pips on the monthly, and then we have seen a very strong bounce. Now this support on GBP JPY, this is a very strong level of support. This is the monthly support, and what we see that the price penetrated bounce means, as you can see, there was a big move happen, there was no significant retracement. Now we could potentially see a really big move. What I think that it might cross this monthly high, probably it might even come to this level. Okay, and then we could see a drop. So with that in mind, we could see a bullish move on GBP JPY as expected, as I mentioned in my previous everywhere. So now weekly perspective, there is a gap opening. Okay, so the previous week we have seen a candle here like that. Now there is a gap opening, so that means that we could see something like this, probably will break this high, or that I think that it might break this high, and then we could see a drop. So with that in mind, we could see a GBP USD going up. Now daily perspective, there is a gap opening. It's a bullish market, gap opening, and then there is a 20 period moving average touch. Now it's touching the daily 20 period moving average, and with that touch we might see some retreat back, but finally I think that this instrument will continue to go up now, because on the daily we have seen a reversal pattern has been formed. Double bottom has broken to the upside with this gap opening. Now I think that the price will continue to go up. Now on the 4-hour perspective, we have seen that there is a bullish engulfer has been formed on this 4-hour. There is a gap opening with a bullish engulfer. Okay, so what I think that let's draw this level of support here. Okay, so on that support, this is the previous resistance here. Okay, this is the previous resistance here that acted as a support, and we have seen that this bullish engulfer is formed, followed by this current candle. Now always keep in mind, if we see after this bullish engulfer a doji, that's a continuation pattern. Okay, so with that doji bullish engulfer, we could see that the price is rising. So this is now pushing high, and I think that this price will continue to go up on GBP USD. This is a highly bullish market, guys, as you have seen today. Also a posted analysis on this one, and the price is doing exactly as it is. So GBP USD, then what I will be waiting for a doji here. Probably a doji will close after 51 minutes this current candle, and I think that it's forming a doji. So that doji could give us a really nice looking bullish setup. Probably along this zone we will place a pending order after the doji, then we will go long on GBP JPY, because normally after this kind of bullish engulfer followed by a doji, it's a bullish setup, guys and girls. So now let's look at what's happening with other instrument. Very good. GBP AUD, I will look at it. Dollar yen, yep, we'll look at it. Please give us your lights on US 100. Yep, we'll look at it. Please, I have sell bias on USD JPY. Please, what's your take? Yeah, we'll look at USD JPY. USD JPY. Good evening, coach. No problem. Dollar yen, yep. GBP AUD. Hello, good day, sir. Can you please analyze AUD CHF? Yep, we'll look at all of them. So now let's look at so let's look at GBP. Which one was supposed to do? Okay, let's look at indices quickly, and then we'll jump on to US dollar yen. Okay, so dollar yen, not dollar yen. Let's look at first US 30. So US 30, US 100 almost similar kind. Okay, so one will give you the other one. So US 30, what we see that if you look at the monthly perspective, we see that there is a US 30 on the monthly. We have seen a really bullish move, right? This is the monthly candle. The previous months we have seen this red candle rejection from the top. Now this month what we have seen that the price basically came down, grab liquidity. Now we see that a bullish move is happening. Okay, so with that monthly candle, what I think that US 30 will reach this level of resistance. Why? Because there's a monthly opening and closing. Because it's pushing high, I think that it will grab liquidity from here before creating any other move. Now if we look at the weekly perspective, we see there's a gap opening, and with that gap opening, this after the previous week's bullish candle. So the previous week's candle, if you analyze the candle, it's a strongly bullish candle. Why? Because first of all, you see that it has crossed the previous week's low and then returned back. Now closing, if you look at the closing, that it passed the previous ones. That means that it has completely overcome the seller's order. The buyer's flow is higher than the sellers, meaning that we could have another push up this week as well. High probability even after retracement. If you look at the daily, on the daily there is a bullish candle followed by another one. Today what we have seen that there is a still this candle is not closed. There is a big gap opening. What I think that, let me look at 4 hour. Okay, so we see that there is a bullish candle and then the price is retracing. So the market is a little bit of slender. Okay, what I see the slender like that, there's a gap. So what I want is to start the bullish move again. Okay, so let the market come a little bit of down, probably will create a false breakout, and then let it prepare for bullish move again. Because you see this market when vertical, it's almost the vertical, right? Let it be a little bit of like that and then go for long. So what do I mean by this is that, let's say this one closes as a red and form another one coming back down, and then once it will create another bullish candle, then we will be going long on US 30, because it is now facing this resistance. You see that this is the resistance. So because it's facing this resistance, we might see a little bit of false breakout, and then we could see a big bullish move. So once this resistance will be broken with the bullish move, we'll enter the trade, we'll go long on US 30. Okay guys and girls, so let's look at the strategy for the secret. Brad asks, the strategy for the service a secret or is a part of the daily live analysis? Brad, the strategy is a part of daily trading and analysis, but the strategy is itself secret. Until anyone is learn it, will not be able to fully grasp from the analysis. But yeah, those who are learning the strategy, they knows that why the trade is taken based on the strategy. But without learning the strategy, even no one will be able to understand this indicator, or it's because there are rules in the strategy, and to grab the strategy you need to know the rules. So we do the price action analysis, everything, but the rules in what situation will be entering the market is the main thing for a strategy. So you will know everything without learning the strategy, but you will not know when to enter the trade. So that's the simple thing. It's not only in that strategy, in all strategy in the world, the purpose of a strategy is to tell you enter the market, buy or sell now. This is the main purpose of a strategy. Yeah, so let's look at US oil. Please look at it. Why so many adverts while watching your stream? Okay, so okay, let me organize a very important question. Um, so the advertisement is let me know, is the advertisement full page or just coming as a ribbon? Let me know. So it's coming as a full advertisement or coming as a ribbon, so I can do some setting to reduce it. Let me know the advertisement. um, Good evening, thank you very much, sir. Good evening. Thank you, thanks is buying. So let me tell my team to reduce the, so that the advertisement come less. Okay, just give me one moment. I didn't know that. So I told them to make this setting so that you don't get that much of advertisement, but still if you see too many, let me know, I will drop it further. So thanks. Buying Gbpusd not counter trending trade. Okay, thanks. Is buying Gbpusd not counter trending trade? Since you are a trend trader, when do you decide to stick to the trend? When do you decide to take counter trending trade? That GB. Okay, now buying GBP is not counter trending trade. Let me tell you why. This is the main thing that you need to know. See, when you see a market, okay, let's say you see a market monthly, okay, trending down, 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 down. Now, when you see the monthly price action bounce from a very important level of support, okay, in that case, you might see that the monthly trend is still valid, but on the lower time frame you see a reversal. Now you might be asking that, how do I know that if the monthly trend is down on the lower time frame is reversal? How do I know it's a valid reversal? Okay, firstly, you will never know if it is a valid, because everything is possible in trading. Secondly, the thing is that when you see a very important zone on the monthly, see if the reversal happen or bounce, if the price bounced from a very very important monthly or weekly support or resistance, then if you see a reversal on the lower time frame, it's a valid reversal. Valid means like, this is what I consider in my trading. Okay, so with that in mind, if you look at GBPUSD, now GBPUSD, you see this is a downtrend, right? Now why it's not anymore a counter trend? Because the trend changes. This is what you see, that the price created there is a gap opening. With that gap opening, liquidity grab, and then the price gone up, came back down, gone up, came back. So it has created a nice looking head and shoulder. You see that this is a head and shoulder. Okay, so left shoulder, right shoulder, head. Now with that head and shoulder, what you have seen, the price tested the neckline. Okay, this is the neckline resistance, tested support, and then we have seen rejection. Now today market open with a gap, with a bullish engulfer. So what happened now? See, this is the move, correction, move, correction, now move. Now we can expect correction. So now it's a new trend. So the trend is up. Now if you sell GBPUSD, that will be the counter trending trade. Now GBPUSD lower time frame, it's a bullish market. If you look at the daily, you see that the double bottom or a head and shoulder is clearly visible on the daily time frame. Okay, it's a double bottom, right? Now with a gap, the price gone up. So now the market changes its trend from downtrend to the uptrend. So if you sell, that could be a counter trending trade. Hopefully you understood How do you know so much? Okay, how do I know so much? Very good question. I don't know so much, but what I say is from long experience and hard work. So let me quickly tell you my story so that you can understand actually where I gained this knowledge. See, when I started trading back in 2014, okay, before that I was working in a construction industry, okay, as an engineer. But though I was working as an engineer, it was a horrible job, horrible, okay, tremendous stressful job, huge pressure, a lot of mental, a lot of issues that I had to face. And I became desperate to change the job, and I accumulated 100k trading account. Okay, I thought that, oh, trading is easy. Okay, I accumulated this money, I'll leave my job, I'll quit my job, I will become a full-time trader. I saw this easy, like every new trader think it's easy. And then starting in the first week I lost 10,000, okay, and just in after 1 week, in a matter of night, in one night, I have blown out $90,000 trading account, trading gold, okay. And that's where it's a big tragedy for me, because this is the last thing I had ever had in my savings. And I go back to work again, okay. But the thing only I learned is that don't quit. And then what I did is all day long I worked, because in Australia it's night time. So trading, like in London session, Sydney session is night in Australia. All day long I work, all night long I sit in front of the chart, how this market moves. I did almost more than 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 back testing. Just observe the market, observe the chart, why this happening like that, ask question and program my mind. And then I found the strategies that brought me in that place. So it's a long hard work. You can see my trading view profile. You see, I'll show you. I don't know, I can show you or no. I don't follow anyone, okay. You see that I follow 0 people. I only follow my my own analysis, own ideas, okay. So it's a long hard work. So from that place, these things came, and now I understand actually what made this. Is all about that see, if you find a little kid, let's say 1 year, they don't know anything, right? If you take the kid to 5 years, 6 years, what will happen? They understand A, B, C, D, all the letters, right? Where they learn from is just looking at the chart, because our brain is very good at understanding pattern. So when you give time, it's easy to understand. But the thing is that that I learned in a hard way. I went to the local place for learning trading, and I spent $15,000-$20,000. I didn't learn anything, but I found an online mentor. He was really good. I learned a lot of things from him, and thanks to him, with a very, very little price. So yeah, it's all about luck. So then I dedicated time, and therefore then I recorded everything in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Now what I'm doing now in the academy is mainly developing some smartest tool possible, okay. So what do I mean by smartest tool possible? Let me show you what it is. Let's say I'll show you in this part what you can see. You see that sell? Look at this. If you take this trade, it's a winner. It's a winner, okay. So some trade is not following the rules, so that is why you need to learn the strategy first, okay, because some trade that you need to manually remove. and this is the strategy, the rules. But this one will give you exactly where to, like, clearly you see that this is the trade that I should be taking according to the rules of our strategies. So there are some new tools coming. I'm developing a robot as well, which might take a little time, but it's a very smart robot. There's a lot of things coming on the academy, guys and girls. Be hopeful. So let's see today's. It's a long-term goal, and you will be there always with us as a student, as a follower. I'm always dedicated to give everything possible to the community, to help you, because at this point the peace will come from, the fulfillment comes from helping without any condition. That's the main goal of this Forex Trading Wizard Academy. How does look like euro? Okay, let's look at euro dollar. Full ADM, full screen, 5 seconds, still full. Okay, 5 seconds still. Okay, so I'll reduce it. Okay, let me drop it further, make it 50. Okay, yeah. No problem. So we'll drop it. Hi, good afternoon. Thank you, Forex Wizard. No problems. Thank you very much. So I'll drop it further, the advertisement, so it doesn't come 15 minutes. Okay, so that you guys don't get that advertisement. I dropped it, okay, because the team probably didn't keep the setting a bit tight. Okay, so how is it? Aussie dollar, you look at it, following, so encouraging. Thanks very much, Joycey. Very good. Thank you very much for your appreciation. Please, sir, will you be sending the US30 trade to the VIP group? Yeah, whenever trade comes, US30, gold, even sometime crypto, we send it to the VIP community. Whenever it is coming, it's for you. How about GJ? We'll look at it, no problems. There is a unique secret way that trend can be known in advance. This is fact is hidden. What do you mean by, I don't know. Usdjpy, yeah, we'll look at it. GJ, sir, keep your secret. How is your USD? Thanks. How long did it take you to recover your losses? 100k. Did you full margin, and do you recommend full margin strategies? Okay, David, very good question. How long it took me to recover my losses? It took me almost 2.5 years to recover my losses, almost 2.5 years, because after the loss, okay, I still was not profitable. Okay, it was a shock, and then it pushed me to learn. It told me that actually it's not the way that I thought. Okay, and then I spent a lot of time, almost after 2.5 years. Then I became a consistently profitable trader to recover that losses. And also I learned that the very important concept is that never chase a loss. Okay, never chase a loss. Just when you had a loss, learn from it. Forget it. Trust me, even these days, how I operate, it will be really helpful. It's not all about trading. It's a trader is an identity, and if you really want to be a trader, then you need to know very important thing. You need to be very good at letting go. Very, very important concept. Keep in mind, letting go is very, very important. You know that even no matter how smart trader you are, there will be some day when you will have a drawdown. Okay, so if you keep that in mind, it will impact you trading directly. So what I do, see, I'll tell you something. Let's say I wake up in the morning, go for a gym for an exercise. Sometimes I go for a park free running. Okay, and when I go to the running, I do my running, and then I took, let's say, 20 minutes. Okay, I put off my shoes and I place my foot on the ground, and then I walk slowly 15 to 20 minutes in the morning. Okay, so with that walk I release everything, and when I come back from that barefoot walk, okay, because we need, it's very important that that's how I operate, this is who I am. We need to, I believe that I need to touch the ground at least once in a day. So what I do is I forget everything. Okay, it's important. I forget everything. Okay, I forget what happened, and I start a new day with a big probability, and that's how I let go. Okay, so it's important, if you keep holding on to what happened, it will not let you move. It's very important that you let go. Whatever happened, let it go. Okay, start new. Every day is a new day, and learn. Of course you will keep the lesson with you. It's not that you will repeating the same mistake. Is that take the lesson and then let it go. UJ sir, analysis must music sir, just euro analysis, just music sir. Thank you very much. Euro dollar. Okay, so let's look at now euro dollar. Okay guys, so we are not trading but talking more. Okay, euro dollar. All right, so now what we see, let me look at this one here. We see a weekless candle. Okay, so let's look at now euro dollar monthly perspective. Now euro dollar and GU, little bit of different. Okay, euro dollar is a highly bearish, very highly bearish. Okay, now what we have seen, that there was a middleman on euro dollar past month. This is the middleman that has tested this previous support here as a resistance, and we have seen that this push happened on the monthly perspective. Now the price went to this zone, and we are seeing, so on the monthly, because you see the GJ, there is a big difference. See, GJ has a bounce from the monthly support. Okay, this is a bounce from the monthly support, but euro dollar, there is no significant monthly support. You see that there is no significant support, and there is one thing we see that on euro dollar is that the price basically tested this zone here, and then we see the price is rejecting. Okay, so with that in mind, on the weekly we see that there is a gap opening, and then, okay, so this is an important thing, that euro dollar on the weekly tested this neckline. Okay, this resistance here, support here acting as resistance. Okay, it's a crucial part. There's a gap opening, and then we see a rejection from the zone. Now let me look at daily. Okay, so on the daily, there is a big gap opening, disconnected, and the price, okay, so okay, so for euro dollar, okay, the price action is still bullish, but one thing we need to keep in mind, you see that this current candle is closing, and it has created a wickless candle here. Okay, there is a wickless candle. So when you see a wickless candle, okay, on in such a high, like in 4 hour, that's a crucial. Now the thing is that this wickless candle might create a trouble for this price to push up. Okay, so If you look at the daily, there will be a doji on the daily time frame. Okay, for me, I will not be doing so far until I see, because uh, this price action is really not, the price action is bullish, but there is a weakless candle here on this current candle, so I'll not be going long at this point. Leave euro dollar, because euro dollar not showing any clear direction yet, because this market now on the 4 hour it is overextended to the upside. Okay, but here it is bullish, so let it do something, let it do like create a rejection like that. Okay, probably will create a bearish price action and then let it break down, or let it go up. Okay, so leave it like that, euro dollar. Let's see what other instrument doing. Okay, so GJ and UJ, yeah, correlated. Yeah, no, GJ and UJ, they're not that much correlated, but nearly correlated. So ZUSD not showing good push. Okay, so Rohan asked, coach, I made 2310 dollar in my first trade using your middleman strategy. Oh, awesome, very good. Thank you very much for your understanding. Okay, Rohan, thank you very much for your mentioning. That's a good approach. That's good, very good. Good job, Rohan. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's the goal of this strategy, is to help the trader make money. You did it. Well done. Well done. Very much. So, hi sir. Do all trades post from you, the paid team? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. All the trade ideas posted from me. Yeah, and ZUSD is not showing good push to the upside on the LTF. Kindly throw some light on it. And ZUSD is not showing good uh, push to the upside. Okay. Cat JPY please, USD, AUD, USD please. I will look at it. So let's look at Aussie dollar, NZD USD, and then Cat JPY. Okay, Aussie dollar. Okay, Aussie dollar. Let's look at monthly. Okay, so monthly, the price is now heading to this important level of resistance. I think that Aussie dollar and Gbpusd, they both bounce from an important level. We could see some push up. Now weekly, after the previous week we have seen this push. I think this is going to go up. Daily, after this bullish candle we have seen. So on the daily, there is only thing is that on the daily this is still bearish, but monthly and weekly looks like that there is still bullish move. Okay, so daily the price is crossing this daily 20 period moving average. Now let's look at 4 hour. Okay, so now the most important thing is that we still can't say it is now going to be bullish or it is now going to be bearish on Aussie dollar. The reason is, see, this market long time bearish. This is what I normally look at when I trade. This market is a long time bearish market. Okay, and with that long time bearish market, we see that Aussie dollar basically has created this price action bullish, and then another bullish candle creating a doji. So because there is a monthly resistance coming back to monthly opening and closing here. Okay, and weekly perspective, this is the weekly zone where we could see some rejection. Daily the price is still below this level. So if you look at the 4 hour, that's okay. So what I think that on the 4 hour perspective, yeah, so let me look at the daily. So if we look at this time frame on the 4 hour, okay, so Aussie dollar also, as I told you, that on USD pairs, until I see a clear direction, I will not be doing anything. I'll be just observing. You see there is a news coming up on Forex Factory. Forex Factory, this is the free news channel where you can find the news announcement. If you go to the Forex Factory, so if you look at the tomorrow 10:30 p.m. USD news coming, and yeah, I think that we might find a good trade tomorrow, like in London session or in the New York session on USD pairs, not other pairs. But for now, Aussie dollar, to be honest, I'm still not sure it will slowly create a bearish move or it will continue to go up, but the bias is bullish still. Okay, still there is a probability to go up, but it's not satisfying any of my strategies, so I'll not be trading on Aussie dollar so far. Let's look at AUD and ZD. Also the same thing, I still don't see any trade on this one, on that one as well. So let's look at NZD USD. Now NZD USD, yeah, NZD USD looks like a little bit bullish than Aussie dollar. We see there is a retest of this neckline. Yeah, I think that NZD USD is, let me look at daily. It's testing this daily 20 period moving average. There's a gap opening. Yeah, so NZD USD, this is the doji closing. NZD USD is a little bit of bullish than Aussie dollar, but I always, as I told you, like the GBP USD has a strong bounce, but if you look at the monthly on NZD USD, it is also having a bounce, but I always very cautious about trading when the price is just changing its trend. The price action is still bullish, so I would say that NZD is bullish, but I will not be trading this doji, because we could, if we trade this doji, probably will keep something like that. That's a narrow stop loss. We could be revert back. So yeah, NZD USD. So USD pairs. Let me look at USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD. If it did, let me look at if it is a weekless candle. No, it's not a weekless candle. Look at the daily. So there's a big gap opening on USD CAD. Okay, I think USD ZAR is highly bearish. Let me look at it. Monthly, weekly, daily. So there is a gap opening and then drop 4 hour. If it is testing this neckline, would be the best trade ever possible. So leave USD ZAR as well. So let's look at dollar yen, guys and gals. Okay, if we look at the weekly, okay, dollar yen is bullish. Okay, dollar yen long term is bullish. Monthly, it's a bullish market. Weekly, it's a bullish market. Daily, we see that dollar yen is basically, after the previous days rejection we have seen, it's in a daily opening and closing zone. But what I will be waiting for dollar yen to create a bullish structure. Okay, let's see what happen. Not now, but for me, I want to see that it is creating a bullish move again. Like we see that after this big move, the price came back down to the zone. Now doing something like that, I want it to create a full bullish structure. Then we'll look for bullish opportunity. For now, leave that one as well. Let's look at USD CHF. Yeah, USD CHF is very strongly bearish, but let me look at, there is a bearish engulfer that has a liquidity followed by this doji. Okay, let me look at monthly. So the only thing is that you see the price is on the monthly opening and closing. Weekly there's a big drop followed by daily. It's a very strong drop on daily as well. 4 hour. Okay, this one also not the one that we can trade. Gold. So gold came back down for a potential. So let's look at now gold, what's happening on the gold. If we look at first of all monthly perspective, we have already discussed that gold is likely to be bullish on the monthly. Weekly we have seen after gap opening a push. So let's look at daily. Now the price is on the daily 20 period moving average. There is a gap opening. So this gap opening for gold is a sign of bullish move after the previous days bullish, and it's a shooting star. On the 4-hour perspective, we have seen after this bullish candle the price is showing some bullish move. Now gold to me is bullish. Okay, so what I'm expecting for the gold, this candle to close above this resistance. Okay, above this resistance, and then the price to test this resistance as support and then to go up. So I will be waiting for a potential bullish setup on gold. Okay, so to me it's bullish. Let's see, but there is no trade yet. As I told you, there is no trade on gold as well. So let me look at all the pairs quickly to see, because the candle close is coming. Okay, silver is very aggressive than gold. Why? Silver is very aggressive. Okay, one probability for USD CAD to drop, and USD CHF and USD CAD. USD CAD, we have seen a big gap up opening. Okay, now this current candle after this big drop, we have seen a retest of this neckline. You see exactly as this support tested as a resistance. Okay, now once this candle is closing, we see that this price is rejecting. Okay, so what I think that USD CAD could test some zone here, and then we could see a drop on this one. Okay, so to me I think that USD CAD might give us a shorting opportunity. If you look at the hourly, okay, I think that USD CAD could be traded like it's 94. So with a pending order. Let me look at which one is. Okay, so all this basically all this instrument is now retracing. So this session we have to see, we have to wait for a potential for example GBP JPY, we might find bullish setup, but you see that there is a rejection from here. Okay, so we might see the next one is coming down further, probably will test this resistance as support here. And from this zone we could find a bullish opportunity. So this one that will be ready maybe in the next session or probably in the next day. Okay, so dollar yen, same thing, we need to see a bullish candle for buying dollar yen. Let's look at US oil. Okay, US oil looks like that. If you look at monthly, there is a rejection. Weekly, okay, after the previous week's doji we see a rejection. Daily, there is a rejection on the 4 hour. So we see that US oil basically created a bullish trend. Now you see there is a double bottom here or inverted head and shoulder. This is an inverted head and shoulder, has broken to the upside and then created this previous support here. Okay, the same level acted as support. Now US oil, you see that there is a bullish engulfer followed by this doji. Now this doji is still not closed, but upon closing of this candle, what I think that US oil from this level will continue to rise. Okay, so for US oil it's a bullish setup. Okay, USD ZAR, until for USD ZAR I need to see these prices testing this previous support here. Okay, support here as a resistance. That could be an awesome setup for USD ZAR for shorting, because on the USD ZAR you have seen there is a double, there is a head and shoulder has been created, has broken down. So when you see a head and shoulder has broken down, you can expect this previous support tested as resistance and then continue to drop. So these are the pairs. As you can see, today we have secured already around 117 pip, and I will be really waiting for some good setup again, guys and girls. So far yeah, British pound US dollar looks to me bullish, but I will not go long yet. I want to see, because if you look at the daily, the price on the daily 20 period moving average, so we could see some deeper drop and then we could see another bullish setup on this one. So either bullish setup or bearish setup, I want to see clear direction. Let me look at GBP CHF. Okay, GBP CHF, this one also not ready for trading. Okay, I will be mainly, my eye will be on GJ. Okay, gold, USD. Okay, so we could find in these pairs in the next session. Okay, so if we look at the watch list. So on GBP, JPY, gold and USD CAD, okay, in all this pair we could find an Aussie yen. So Aussie yen and GBP, JPY, almost similar kind of setup. Okay, so what happened in Aussie yen, you see the price has created a lower high, right, on the 4 hour with a long wick at the bottom. So what I want the price to create either a higher low, another candle, okay, or to break this candle's low and to get rejected. So once I will find this kind of setup, as per our rules of our strategies, I'll be going long. So in the directional perspective, GBP JPY is long, okay, without any question. Aussie yen long, gold looks like bullish. Let's see on this one. USD CAD looks like bearish. We'll see on this one. So yeah, these are the pairs that I'm now observing for a potential trade setup. There is no trade yet. Once it will appear, definitely I will be trading and I will be sending to the students as well. So with that in mind, guys and girls, I'm gonna end this live session. I sincerely believe that you guys and girls enjoyed this session, and make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. I will be observing, I will be trading over the night in Sydney, and if you want to trade with me and also learn my strategies, you can find a link in the description area, or you can visit the website with that link before I go. So just this is the pip that we have so far secured at the starting of the day. On USD JPY we have secured around on USD JPY 75 pip, GBP JPY 42 pip. It's clear signal, you can see that. And if you want to join, you are always open, you're always welcome. If you don't join, that's completely fine. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I'll be here tomorrow again in that session. In the meantime, guys and girls, watch all the content. It is really helpful to you. Thank you. I'll see you soon.